please, can anybody Google whether Kim Kardashian has been seen in the City shirt? Please bring
the
it on.
Fans were begging. Then I think it was the game against Liverpool. They were begging her. Liverpool fans were begging her to go to.
She probably wore it and they finished outside to the top four.
Because look, come on, guys can't be. Come on, it's for me. It's just But then the Arsenal story was true. Arsenal were favourites to win the game against Sporting.
And they were favorites.
And then she just went there with the Arsenal just.
And I remember how Arsenal fans comforted themselves, and including Frank, my driver. Listen, Frank, Mata.
From then,
I see this will give us. We go free concentrate on the league. Now, they be like that. So. Anyway, moving on. Domestic football obviously jumps out. Very excited about the FA Cup or the Federation Cup. Really, really excited about that. As I said on this platform, when it started off initially, I said, it was overloaded with too many Premier League clubs or knocking themselves out in the earlier stages. But two past winners are squaring up against each other, Enugu Rangers and Plateau United. We all know how well Benel Insurance has done this season. Leading the the MPFL from day one and finishing unbeaten over 18 games. And Warri Wolves will fancy their chances against Benel. It's knockout football. So, and the beautiful thing, because everything is like well organized now, the season is over. The prizes are glaring. The top three in the Super Six will finish on the continent. The winner of the FA Cup or Federations Cup, will finish on there's a continental prize awaiting them too. So there's a lot to play for apart from the prize money. So that makes it really, really interesting. And the draws in GTI, that's going to be nice. So hopefully by this time, when are the draws? Today, tomorrow? Today. Okay. So by this time tomorrow, we'll know who is playing who. And the games are starting on third Saturday. That's the 3rd. Yes. Tomorrow's the 2nd. So that's a lot to look for.
I think what you said, the key word, what you mentioned there was timing. When you time properly, it makes... Now, there may be no money because I don't know the details between NFF and Tingo, right, in terms of this deal. We don't know, but we already know that there's a Confederation Cup ticket waiting. Not like last year's one where it made no sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Not playing for anything. There's no cup.
I think Quara, exactly.
Yes, there's nothing. You've already given Quara. There's no money.
So nothing, no motivation.
Why am I traveling? Why am I paying players? Why am I paying for hotel? But this one, you already know that, look, if we get to and once you get to the semi-final, the story changes. It's you're close. You now start to feel it, especially when you look across and see that, okay, there's better insurance if you make it to the final. So if you're on the other pairing, say Rangers or Heartland, you make it through to the final. In
fact, for Bernard Shaw, this one is even surer. Do you understand?
Rangers or
this is like a Super 4.
Yeah.
Even though it's Super 2.
Yeah.
They only have 2 games.
Yeah, you know that the other 3 teams know that insurance has qualified. Right? All you need to do is get yourself into that final. Once you get yourself into the final or win it, then automatically you're good. So there will be the only thing that's working for insurance is winning a trophy.
But
they don't need a continent.
What would happen if Benin Insurance won the FA Cup and they won the Super 6 as well?
They'll give the spot to the 4th place.
So it'll be 4 teams
in the league. Yeah.
Wow. And 5 teams on the continent.
No, 4 teams. No. That's insurance already has qualified. For a champion or they qualified. Now it depends on what insurance does in the Super 6.
No, I'm saying, assuming they win, if they win the Federation Cup, they're already in the conference.
Yeah, so that's
but assuming
confirmed.
they won Super 6, they'll be.
So they'll give the 4th place team.
That's in the league.
Yes, the league.
Okay.
The 4th place team. So for the Super 6, the number 4 will just go.
It's like, for instance,
because automatically the slot should go back to the league.
Because it's like I've been thinking. I digress a bit. I've been thinking to myself. City won the league, Premier League. And if United beat them on Saturday, just around the corner, of course, they'll be in the Community Shield. Yeah. But assuming City win, do you understand? Who would City play the Community Shield? Would it be Arsenal for the 2nd or the runners, the finalists of the FA Cup?
I'm not sure.
I think it'll be the finalists of the FA. I'm not sure, but I stand to be correct.
I'm not sure.
I think that scenario has happened before.
I have to confirm. I'm not sure.
So that's food for thought. The Ladamboso story. I think I don't want to use the word disgraceful, but it is disgraceful. I was going to say very disappointing, but it's disgraceful.
Which one of the winning or the owing?
The owing.
Okay.
The
owing. To be sure which of the
I'm putting myself in my shoes. You're working somewhere that you've not been paid 3 months in short, you've not been paid in a year.
12 months.
And the question is why? around the World Cup, and for me, I mean, left to me, I would have sacked if I had anything to do with the NFL. I would have sacked around the World Cup after Ocon. I would have sacked him for a very disappointing.
So maybe now this explains why sometimes the NFL too gives them that leeway sometimes
to do what they want,
do what they want. But I don't want to use the word give them a new target. But like you said, we're looking for development. But you're owing this man.
Exactly.
How do you?
Where's the motivation?
Yes. How do you shout at him? You never pay me money now.
Exactly.
You can't scream at me for money.
Exactly.
You never pay me.
If you're not paid now, how do you want to give me milestones when you've not paid?
You never pay me money. You can't shout at me.
It's true now.
It's for me, it's a messy thing. It's a messy thing.
And the question, who is responsible? I mean, the NFL, they say it's regrettable, and in this day, it
was a nice statement they put out anyway. It was a very nice statement.
That's flowery talk. Do you understand? The question is how, why, and when is it going to stop?
And for me, why keep trying to raise the bar high by going to sick? Because you can't pay foreign managers small change.
Exactly.
So why not just look? I'm
develop your coaches at home. Send them on.
I'm an advocate for a foreign manager. But there's no point in saying I want a Ferrari or a Lamborghini.
If you can't afford
Meanwhile, all I can afford is a regular car. So just go and buy the regular one.
It's like please don't guys that own vintage cars and all this. You see people buying sports cars in Nigeria. Where is the road? Where is the road to drive it on?
That's a good example.
Do you understand? Where do you want to
just
drive?
Want to keep it in your driveway.
Exactly. What are you buying it for?
I think you're driving a Ferrari.
Just where do you want to drive it in Lagos? Where?
You take a Ferrari to say Aja.
Unless you want to just drive between Lekki and Aja. And even then, by the time you get to Jacko, you have to slow down.
When rain falls, that you're going to Abraham Adesoya.
Exactly. Got my area. Area in the Ferrari. Guy, you go drown inside your Ferrari. People go to laugh you when they go past inside the Keke Marwa. Say, see this bobo. You don't understand why everybody wants what you can't have. Why you want and please, I hope this doesn't sound tall. You want an Oyibo man to coach you. Okay, fine. But pay him his money now.
You want a foreigner, please. Let's use the right English. You want a foreigner.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Oyibo man sounds pejorative. Yeah, it sounds pejorative. Okay, sorry about that, ABC. Yeah, you want a foreigner. You want a Caucasian. You want a pink person. Okay, how about you say you want a pink person? It's true now. Oh,
no, it's not.
I think we need to move away from bad behavior. I think it's just bad behavior. It's a question of what you're looking in your neighbor's yard and wanting what the Joneses have. I always say the grass is not really, it could be greener on the other side, yeah? Or the grass always seems green on the other side, but the other side could be...
But you need to walk
apart from that, what do they call this thing? Plastic grass.
Yes.
Do you understand? It might not be grass.
You need to walk your way. Look, we keep complaining about this. All the times you brought these foreign managers, have they done empowerment to any of our local coaches?
Exactly.
Because we can't keep paying a foreigner, and all he does is coach team and move. For forever and a day, without having a backup plan. How do you empower the local coach? Okay, come in, have somebody that is his dedicated number two, can learn off him, and when he goes, when his contract runs out, his number two can step up. Yes, and eventually there'll be a trickle effect down.
Exactly.
Because if other local coaches are learning from him, while this is good, so maybe because I remember they said it for, I think it was Raw, they also do empowerment for local coaches. Automatically means it will translate to the league, which will mean we'll have better players, which will mean we have more exports and more players fighting for places in the national team. It's just a ripple effect that it will follow. I know this sounds all like big English, but look, we need to start thinking about, if we don't have money, employ a local coach. Employ Nigeria. Buy Nigeria. Use Nigeria. Eventually, we will get it, because we spoke about the Senegal. Now, this is where I agree with you on Senegal. Senegal, all their teams have local coaches, all of them. So Senegal did not go abroad. Even when they were not happy with the manager at the beginning, they stuck to that manager. Now, the Beach Eagles we mentioned is local coach. Chan is local coach. Under 20 is local coach. Under 17 and when they fail, the first thing they're not saying is throw them away. No, it's like, okay, you know what? Learn from your mistakes from the last time. Let's go again. And that's what they've gone. At least the senior team, they went again and again and again. I think he went 3 times before he finally won the Nations Cup. So we need to learn.
What's Duka's status now? Is he still in place?
Yeah, there's no official statement from the NFF that he's sacked. At least I didn't get an official release that he's sacked.
I think, as I said, as Rai said, even if Lanaposo doesn't beat Ecuador or South Korea or whatever, I think for to be honest with the very fact that he corrected the mistakes he made, the tactical mistakes he made against Brazil, like he corrected them against an equally forward-oriented Argentina. I cannot give him enough kudos. I'm sure even Mr. Omotosho, if he's listening, I'm sure he's listening. If he calls it today, say something positive for once about Ladaboso.
He has to eat humble pie this morning.
No, about this one, no, he has to. I remember he called yesterday, you shouldn't expect anything. You know, and in fairness, I said on Monday Night Football that I'll be surprised if he won. And I just liked, to be honest, I watched the game because, you know, the Sevilla game ran way over, so I was switching back up. But I just like the composure of the boys, you know. And it's not just that they were just sitting back defending. They were coming out to attack as well. And then when they had their chance, they were clinical. 2 chances, 2 goals. And I love that second goal. One of the substitutes, Victor something, hustled his defender. You understand? Hustled him, robbed him of the ball, squared the ball. This other young guy, Ruan, running in. Lovely, fantastic diving header. Killed the game. Brilliant. Do you have messages?
Yes, they do. I'm just trying to get that update concerning that City situation.
Aha,
right?
Then an update on whatchamacallit, the thingy.
Arsenal will want to play. The City win.
Oh, they'll play number 2.
Yes,
okay,
because I think the FA Cup belongs to the FA, so that's the first. Then the league is the league. That's number 2.
Okay.
So the FA Cup winner will take on the league representative, and that's Arsenal in the absence of City as champions.
Okay, I see the FA Cup win. Okay,
Yes.
anyway, it's going to be Manchester United. It's going to be Manchester derby for the community. Mark my words. Okay. What?
I wish.
I wanted to. Okay. Djokovic has been reprimanded by the French sports minister.
And that's the thing.
You know what said? I mean, he was bang out of order.
It's out of order.
What he said was reprehensible. To be honest, you know, I'm not a Djokovic fan. You know,
Yes.
I mean, he talks well, but I think there's one kind of arrogance about the guy. You know,
It's
he
not,
handled
look,
himself to
even
that
if-
COVID thing.
Even if he was the most humble person, if this was, say,
a humble person would have said what he said.
No, I'm even just using an example. Even if this was Federer, I'd still say it is wrong. Because you can't eat your cake and have it. You can't say, because now the narrative suits me, let me use my voice and speak. And then when they call you for another issue, you go, sports and politics don't mix. I want to sit it out. Because I don't remember quotes of him saying the war is bad. As a matter of fact, even the COVID situation, you dodge, because, like I said, it's your choice. And it worked for you then, and I supported you. It's your choice. But this one, don't come out and say, I should use my voice and speak. No.
Because you're not speaking about your own country. You're talking about citizens of another country.
A country that is recognized.
Who are trying to usurp the legal government in their own country. And your own country doesn't recognize that country. What are you doing? So you're encouraging tribal sentiment, tribal and ethnic sentiment.
Let me read a few messages before we go for a break. This one, I'm not sure it's for us, but I'm just going to read it all the same. It says, all oil-producing countries and OPEC member countries subsidize petrol for their citizens. Why should Nigeria be different?
My brother, that's a very good question. But ask our people that have been
more about this
governing or ruling us since whenever.
This one says, what you don't know and the government didn't tell people is that diesel prices have been reduced. So it should not affect food prices since our trucks run on diesel.
What's diesel going for now? I have nothing.
I think it's about 7 something. I'm not sure, but I think it's about 7 something.
Wow, so they've really closed the gap between petrol and diesel, eh? Yeah. Because diesel became totally unaffordable at the time.
Yeah.
From like 100 and something to...
It was like about 1,200 sometime last year. Is it last year?
1,002 per litre.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. Went about 900. Okay, this is a very long one, talking about, and then it quotes a few Bible chapters. But it says, that is the word of God in Isaiah 4:24-26 for Nigeria against Argentina yesterday, Lawali, with the message. Thank you very much for it. This one says, Chief Segun, the 20 striker you're talking about is Chinedu Ogbuke.
God bless you. That's why I love our listeners, man. That boy, you know, and he got injured. Then the other guy, Isaac Apam. No. Yeah,
Apam. Isaac Success.
No, the Isaac Success. The Apam. We had a defender who was really good too.
Okachi Apam.
Yes, Onyekachi Apam. And then Chinedu Ogbuke. I think Chinedu got injured.
Was a very good team.
Was a very good team. Then Oyekachi Apam got injured, so we got a guy who was a bit clumsy. I think he gave away a penalty or something. We had that 2014 really good team.
It's a very good team. Let me read one more message before we go for a break. This says, "Good morning, everyone. Femi has started the game with the phrase, they will chop it. I beg, no jinx this, boys."
Abi.
Right. Okay. We'll bring you more stories when we come back.
All right. See you after the break. Okay, welcome back. So we're going to take your calls and in the fullness of time and messages.
Yeah, let's take some more messages. Adeolu from Ikorodu says, "Good morning, everyone." Okay, no, I think I've taken this message. That's the message before the break. It says, "The Super Falcons didn't win the women's AFCON. The Flamingos didn't win the title. And even the Golden Eagles bottled their chances. Nigeria didn't qualify for the World Cup in Qatar." It says, talking about the phrase. But yesterday we said that we will win now. Where were you yesterday, Adeolu, where we were saying Nigeria will win? When I kept saying I was optimistic about their chances. Okay. Sanchez from Ibadan says, Femi, please don't jinx the Flying Eagles with your then with choppy slogan. The guys were great yesterday, shows the Nigerian spirits. We've also got this that says, "Good morning, Sports Zone." I'm Peter from Surulere. Ladan Boso really surprised me in this tournament, especially in the changes which have been spot on all through this tournament. Even with the Brazilian game we lost, it should please carry on like that.
Yeah, as I said, the Brazilian game we lost, we did not play badly. As I said, we were just too open. And the Brazilians capitalized on it.
Ola from Agbede says, "I always enjoy your show every morning. I'm really impressed with our under-20s. I never thought they would beat Argentina last night. Great tactical ability from the coach."
And that 16-year-old, the commentator was raving about him. Mm-hmm. That's impressive. 16? Playing in such a mature way. Hey, could we have discovered our next Wilfred Ndidi, our next Mikel Obi, with the athleticism of those boys? How they can make the progression to the Super Eagles, because we do need that Super Eagles.
Two of them have made it to the Super Eagles now. Two of them have made it to the Super Eagles already.
Well, I hope so.
So, yeah. What's the defender, Bami, and the goalkeeper, Nyagboso.
Okay, I'm even talking about midfielders.
Even though now the Nyagboso story is now beginning to come to light, maybe why he made the national team.
Okay.
Because of that move to Ukraine. This one here says, Felix in Benin City says, "Guys, Obina, okay. What's happened?" Says Obina should not be doing the news sound again. Can it happen?
Why?
No, he's going to do it again. It says baritone voice. He says that he thinks he's doing midnight program.
I think I was going to say that he knows the identity of some of Obina's children.
That would have been a great thing. That would have been a good one. Let's take one more message before we head to phone calls. TJ from Alagbado says, "Obina Oshomo. Everything will be cost, including all charging points."
No, but don't see the bitterness a little bit. Say everything, bomb, everything.
Says Uncle Segun, Occupy Nigeria is not occupied by ladies. Please, where's Naomi Osaka?
That was just a 3-week, just a casual observation.
Naomi Osaka, by the way, you're asking, she gave birth, so obviously it takes time.
She's a mother now.
It takes time for you to get back and
yeah, she's gonna take time.
Let's take phone calls.
Good morning, Uncle Segun.
Good morning, Mr. Watershaw.
Good morning.
Sorry, sorry, louder, please.
Is that a Duff? He was saying a Duff his hat.
Thank you very much. I like that. If you can call back, please call back. That was
good morning.
Good morning,
Uncle Segun.
Yes, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from, please? Obi, that's good. 242. What's going on, Obi? You remember us today again?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Sincerely, just to say it out here that not being too happy, but I like the way the FA Cup the game between Sevilla and Roma went.
For real?
No, I like it that Mourinho didn't win it anyway.
Okay.
So that's my mind, though. I'm not doing it there.
Of course, no, you attach your opinion. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I said initially, I said it that Mourinho, I wouldn't want him to win it, And so I just expected the FAs over there to go after all the comments and Twitter rants just for them to find him heavily. I'll be very happy about that. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Let's go through more calls. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Segun and Fire. My name is Val.
Hey, Val, how now? What's going on?
I did. I was very excited for yesterday's scoreline. Like what I said, they should just be critical.
Yeah, and they were.
And they did well. They did well.
Very well.
I think if they continue this kind of tactics, then I think they will go very far. Just be bold, forget about your position.
Val, sorry, your line went up, but one game at a time, eh? Let's not get carried away. One game at a time.
Everybody will chop it now. They will chop it.
You started. Hey, Remy?
I said I done my proposal. I think two people made me to change my mind.
Okay.
Super Eagles spokesman, media officer, Baba Federaji. Both of them made me to change my mind. I came on the most
sorry, the network is where you are. Sorry.
Sorry.
Can barely hear you.
Hey, the pundit.
Hey, Baba Beji, a.k.a. Kelvin. What's up? Or Kelvin, a.k.a. Baba Beji. What's going on?
Today is the birthdays of the Bejis.
Wow, how old are they today?
Yeah, 7. They don't
wow. God bless them, my brother. They continue to be children of excellent signs and wonders.
Yes,
well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Yes, master classes, they played well yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
They have classed the Argentines yesterday. I was not giving them any chances at all. I was giving them nothing about Argentina, especially after the Brazil match. But they proved a lot of us wrong.
Yes.
They proved a lot of us wrong. I don't see why they should not get and do something after beating Argentina. No, there's no reason. Even though some people have said that even though they don't carry the reach the final for this win alone, they are okay. Me, I'm not okay.
Kevin, my own problem, man.
I need to ask for more.
But Kevin, my own problem is let people leave them alone. Don't say people will go enter plane, go Argentina, they harass them, they probably say X, Y, Z.
The trend has always been.
Exactly. Just leave them, and then they play, they go.
But the pundits, some people, some of themselves, so we have a coach now that is, doing well with our under 23. He's being owed salary.
My brother.
Some people should be ashamed of themselves. They should have their heads in shame.
And the question, who is responsible? Is it the sports ministry? Who is responsible for them not being paid?
Whoever is responsible should hide their heads in shame, bow in shame. We said this the other time here, when the issue of Ike, Shorumu,
and everybody laughed at them that they don't have contracts.
Exactly. They were talking about contract. Now, there's no contract, they owe them.
Exactly. I hear. Very well said. Very well said.
Please, we have to stop this. We have to mess up in the world, please.
Thank you, Kelvin. Right. God bless. Thank you.
No, what we said the last time, let me just to explain, was we say it is wrong. And I'm still saying it here again that it is wrong. Ladan Boso decided to continue. It's his choice to continue.
Apart from that, but everybody was like having a dig at Ike and that they didn't have a contract. But these guys have contract now. They're still owing them anyway.
That's true.
So you get. So the question I'd like to know, who is owing them this money? Do you understand?
Somebody now.
Nobody.
Somebody.
Exactly. Somebody.
Is
it the...
Okay, so Lagbaja is nobody, so nobody.
Exactly.
So let's take with nobody.
Is it the former president? Is it the former sports minister? Is it the NFF?
Is it the new president?
Sorry?
Is it the new president?
It can't be the new president.
It can be the new president. Government is continuing. It is. No, it's the new president.
Well, he's taking on that debt now.
So it's his debt now.
So let's hope. Let's hope that as a sports minister, loving president, they can get the job done. Yeah.
Let me read a few more of your messages. We'll come back to phone calls in a bit. Osas from Italy says he's enjoying you guys. Yes.
No.
It says, good morning. Jose Mourinho did well last night as Roma has no better squad compared to Sevilla. As for Flying Eagles of Nigeria, they did well also. They made us proud. I don't agree with you on Roma not having better
Roma squad.
I don't agree with him. Do
you know who the player of the match was yesterday? Chris Smalling. Meanwhile, United.
So when he says Roma, don't have it, they have Smalling, they have Ibanez, they have Rui Patricio, they have Dybala, they have Tammy Abraham, they have Matic. If you're looking for experience, Roma has experience.
But in fairness to soccer, she said yesterday that maybe I think there was a slight maybe Sevilla has a more qualitative squad. If you ask me,
where in what department? Is it the defender Balde, or is it Guadesh that is not a natural defender who's playing a defensive position? Experience you mentioned is, yes, you tell me what's his name, Rakitic. You say Navas, yes. Bono Okay, right. But Bono was not first choice at the start of this season, right? And then El Nesri wasn't even first choice at the start of the season.
And then the captain, Navas.
Yes, Jesus Navas.
Winning his first
2006.
2006. That's a long time ago.
I think for me, it looks. I think Roma even looks more experienced in terms of experience from the manager down. They have more experienced players compared
new manager,
yes.
And who really doesn't have that much.
Because when you talk Lamela, Suso, you will never mention these guys as consistent top performers.
Oh, well, true.
I know. Babalola Abdul Gafar says, salutations to you guys. Says, so Sevilla that ends 11-1 trophy ahead of a team that finished second in England. Don't get it. Last night when I turned on to watch the Flying Eagles, the first thing I heard was Infantino, which was one of the Argentine players. Anytime the commentator mentioned that name, a penalty, they strike my mind. But thank God we survived. Infantino na big name, even mighty.
I wonder it's related to that wonderful Real Madrid midfielder, Fernando Redondo. That was a fantastic player.
Aisha Atilola says, good morning, Sports Zone family. Please, Femi, help me tell Kim Kardashian not to wear Real Madrid shirt. That's our next prayer. She should wear that shirt. Let's go back to phone calls.
Uncle Segun.
Yes. That's a good one. We spoke. He's doing stuff.
For over 4-5 months now. All is well, please.
All right, then.
Reach out to him.
All right.
Thank you.
Will do. God bless you, Mr.
I was about to say that you just finished camping. You just finished camping.
Sorry?
I was about to say that you just finished
okay, then. No, I spoke to Cowder about a month ago. He has plans.
Big check.
Morning.
Big check. This is Val again. Stop to the cut off my call the first time.
Oh,
yeah. I wanted to say that this Kim Kardashian, she better put on Man City's jersey, at least this coming Saturday and the Champions League final day.
Never.
Yes, so.
Like.
Never.
Then it's quite unfortunate that we are still in the same need for paying our coaches' salaries and all that. I don't know where is the report coming from. That they are not generating funds enough, or the sponsors are not pumping money enough. I don't know, or probably they release money and it's not properly managed. I think we should go past this stage where we keep owing our coaches' salaries. And our Falconers, they did well. All the same for our boys. I just want them to keep focused. They should remain focused. Keep studying all opponents, Ecuador, South Korea, whosoever. Study them and come up with different tactics. Tactics that will give you victories in different games. Thank you.
All right, Val. Okay. And as I said on the show yesterday, I don't think anybody has ever seen an emaciated politician or sports administrator. Yet you are owing salaries.
We've got a couple of interesting messages here. So this one here first goes, good morning, guys. Can you imagine Southgate giving PL managers training? The truth is these things are tied to the growth and development of the MPFL. When it becomes standard, the level of coaching, football, and everything would follow. It's a very interesting point of view. And
we're not. I hear what you say.
Yes.
But it's just like Arteta under Pep, for instance. Arteta, I'm sure if he had won the Premier League, if he had won, he would have given Pep like 100% credit.
A lot of the credit.
And that's what we're saying. That from learning from, and saying that I still feel that...
You can't say Southgate, come on.
And Southgate...
But England's league is developed.
Yes.
Our league is not on England's level. We get better national team coaches.
And besides, if Southgate was... they had Capello, they had Svengeris. You could work with
some of the under 20,
like McLaren, I think was Goran Eriksson's number 2, and he took over when Goran Eriksson got the boots. So so it does happen. So it's not. So I think I've answered that question. It is done.
There's a second question. This one is for you. It says, I'd like to get Uncle Segun's thoughts on the potential signing of Mason Mount by Man United. Rumor has it that personal terms have been agreed and a bid will be submitted soon. Does that sound like a good move? Chooks up here.
Yes, Chooks, I think it is. Mason Mount will be better. Is better than what's that man? They came on a free. Yeah.
Fred.
No, Fred. They talk about
Bruno.
No, Ericsson.
Mount's better than Ericsson.
Yes, I think.
Never.
You have more, and hear me now. You start shouting. What is never?
Never.
He's 24.
Please,
you have more legs, more energy.
The ego.
So never.
Femi, reserve your energy. It is now 4:88. Cool down. We always remember that before. If you remember that, you'll be humble.
If you know the comparison, man, somebody who is a gifted baller, Ericsson, baller.
No, it's a baller, but he doesn't have the legs. He doesn't have the legs.
What does he need the legs for?
Mr. Mount is technical. He might not be as technical as Ericsson, but he has the legs, he has the stamina.
The legs he used to carry Chelsea to where? 12.
Mr. Mount was Chelsea's player of the season.
That tells you the
2
standard.
years out of the last 3.
That standard for Chelsea has been very
Everybody
poor.
was poor this season now. And then spare guys out there, spare thought for Peter, who just told us this morning with the removal of subsidy has made everything more costly across board.
We know now. The price things last.
and his emphasis was on transport. I don't know why. Where do they carry? Are you a market? Are you an importer?